Yeah, this page 48. Page 48. I will give you 20 minutes to do it. Then I will ask you to stop, then we will discuss. Okay? Let me just show you the questions. Maybe some of you find them new. Look at the questions. Here, there is a list here that gives some characteristics of addiction, of TV addiction. Okay? You need to choose 3. Which 3 are mentioned in the passage as characteristics of addiction? So you will only choose 3. Only 3. Okay? You will circle only 3. Maybe A, D, and F. After you read, you will get the answer for sure. This question here is yes, no, not given. We discussed that yesterday. And this one here, it shows here are feelings or mental states that happen when people are watching TV. So, which mental or which feeling, happens before watching television? Which feeling happens while watching television, after watching, or both? While and after watching television. For example, number 9, reduced anxiety and stress. This can be, for example, B, increased fatigue. C, examples only. So you need to put the letters of the correct choice. Okay? The last one here is matching. There is a drawing here. So you need to put the words from here in the spaces here. In the spaces. So you will choose 4 words. You have 6 choices, but you need only 4 words. Okay? Let's start. Time now is 6:15. 6:15 till 6:35. Is that right? Yeah. Okay, start. Please don't use any device. No dictionaries, no internet, no mobiles. Depend on yourself, on your knowledge, okay? And no questions will be asked during the test. I will close the sound now till you finish. 2 minutes to finish. 2 minutes. Okay, stop writing now. Stop writing. Now I will send you the answers. So correct your paper. Put 1 mark for each correct answer. 1 mark. Then see how many marks you have out of 17 and write it up. Then send it to me. Or you can send it here in the chatting. For example, 10 or 13 or 5, whatever. You can send it here. Then I will change it into score. Okay? You don't send me the photo of your paper. Just write your mark here in the chatting area. So now I sent you the answers. If you don't want to send your mark in the chatting here, you just send it to me in the private WhatsApp, not in the group, in the private. Okay. If you look at this table here, this is for the reading marking. If your mark is between 10 to 12, that is band 4, but I will make it 4.5. Why? Because you will never do the test at night when you are very exhausted. So I always add 0.5 to every student. I'm sure if they do it in the morning, when they are full of power, they will score this mark. That's why. Okay? If your score is between 8 and 9, that means if your mark between 8 and 9, your score is 4. If your mark is between 13 and 14, your mark is 5. If your mark is between 15 and 17 or 18, we don't have 18 here, your mark is 5.5. Okay. So, oh, mashallah, 16. Who are you? That is great, really great, excellent. Korea is 14. That is also excellent. 000. Who are you? I will show you how can you expect the full score in reading. Basic 1, Basic 2, Basic 3. This is the first reading, reading number 1, the easiest one. That's why you should score a very good mark. Okay? Now, if you score, for example, those who got 5, the mark is 13 to 14, that is 5. It means they scored 5 only from one passage. Only from one passage. They still have 2 passages to score more marks. This is out of 17 questions. There are still 23 questions to answer in passages 2 and 3. Do you understand that? Do you understand what I mean? No. In the reading, they will take the 40 marks from the 3 passages and convert it into band. For example, if you do the 3 readings and you score 40, that is band 9. If you score in the full reading 3 passages, 35 to 36, that is band 8, etc. But what you have done now is only a practice of one passage, and it and you scored, for example, 5 out of 9, which is really excellent. Now expect at least 2 in passage 2 and at least 1 in passage 3. So the total would be, or should be, 8. Those who scored 5 in the first passage can score 8 in the 3 passages, which is really amazing. Amazing. Do you understand what I mean? Okay, again. Now we are checking your score from one passage only. The reading exam has 3 passages. So here you did 1 passage. It's out of 17 questions. The total questions in the reading is 40 questions, 40. Okay, 40 questions. But we did only 1 to see your performance. So if you score 5, if you score 15 to 18, that is, sorry, if you score 13 to 14, that is 5, band 5, from passage 1 only. How much do you expect you will score or answer from passage 2 and 3? At least you will score 2. Change the color. At least you will score 2 from passage 2. 2 bands, and at least 1 from passage 3, because passage 3 is the most difficult. So you can score 8. It means you can score 8 from 3 passages. And I will give you a full reading test after the course to do at home. Then you will show me how much you will score. Okay, let's see the other marks. If you score, for example, 4 here, 4 from one passage, at least 1.5 from one passage from the second one, and 1 from the third one. So that is 6.5, which is really excellent in the reading. If you score, let's take 4.5, 4.5, this one, from the first passage, at least 1.5 from the second, 1 from the third, that is 7, band 7. You can get band 7 if you do the 3 passages, because your performance is very well in the first passage. If you score, we are done with this one. If you score 5.5 in the first passage, at least you will score 2 in the second and 1 in the third. So that is 8.5. And there are students who scored 8 and 8.5 only in the reading. So I'm really proud about your performance in the reading. Okay. So those who got 13, it means they can score 8 in the full reading passage. So if you score between 7 and 8, that is excellent actually. Try to make your expectations less. Okay. Any more marks to be explained? Hiba 13, that is 8. Let's say between 7 and 8 in the reading. Excellent. This one is 10. 10 is 4.5. That is 7. Should be 7. Let's say between 6 and 7. Huriya 14. That is 5. So that's between 7 and 8. Very good. 000 16. That is 5.5. It can be between 7.5 to 8.5. Excellent. Rawan 12. It's 4.5 plus 1.5 plus 1. That is 7. Very good, Rawan. Khalifa Al-Badi, also 7. Very good, Khalifa. 7 in the 3 passages. If you do the 3 passages, you'll get, or you can get 7. Usun 9, that is 4. 4 means between 6 and 6.5. Very good, Usun. Al-Hussein, also between 6 and 6.5. Very good. Suhaib, between 6 and 7, Suhaib. Very good. Almost 7. Nasser, 12. Also between 6 and 7. Almost 7. Any more? Yeah, this is the easiest passage. So you should try to get more marks in the easiest one. All questions are worth 1 mark in all the passages. That's why yesterday I told you, if you find passage 3 is very new and difficult from the title, leave it, cross it, don't do it at all. Try to specify the time, 30 minutes and 30 minutes for passages 1 and 2, instead of 20 minutes, 20 minutes. If there are 2 or 3 minutes at the end, you do passage 3 without reading. True or false? Sorry, true or false? Choose all true or all false or all not given. And you will get a mark. You will get some marks and you did not read. If the question is yes and no, not given, also choose the same choice, either yes or no or not given. If it is multiple choice, choose the same letter. So this is without reading, you can do the last one. And this technique is used by a lot of students and they get marks and they spare their time for passages 1 and 2. Don't forget this technique, please. So, mashallah, very good marks, all of you, in the reading. Now, did you find some of the words that we covered during the course in this reading passage? Did you notice some of the words? Yes. See, the more words you learn, the more words about ielts you learn, the easier the exam will be, the more marks you will get. So don't forget to complete list number 4 at home. You can do it after Eid, no problem. After Eid, check the meaning of list number 4. You can send me the meaning that you will be doing on your notebook, and listen to the voice message and do the spelling of list number 4. Mark your paper and send me also the mark. Okay. Do you think learning the affixes helped you to guess the meaning of some new words in this test? The affixes. They help you to guess the meaning of new words. Did you find some words that have affixes here? Maybe you understand the meaning previously without knowing the affix. But affixes really help when there are new words. They help to guess the meaning. They help to guess the meaning, okay? If you read this passage again, you will notice that. Now you did it as a test in a hurry. Maybe you did not pay attention to the affixes, but at home try to read it again and see what affixes helped you to guess the meaning of some words. So what we have been doing from the beginning of the course till now is building up your vocabulary competence, building up your vocabulary to prepare you for the difficult skills, which are the reading and the listening. So you scored, mashallah, high marks in the reading. I'm sure tomorrow you will score high marks in the listening as well. If I started the reading and listening in the first week, you will never score such marks, such high marks, because you won't have enough vocabulary to read and understand. That's why the course always starts with basics, vocabulary every 3 days. Then it goes from easy skills to difficult skills at the end, when the student has a lot of vocab to read and understand. You got my plan. Sorry, you got my plan. The purpose of this plan to prepare you very well for all the skills. Okay. Any questions before we leave? So I will meet you tomorrow. Please study the listening words very well, so you can score high marks tomorrow, inshallah. I wish you a good evening, inshallah, and enjoy your dinner with your family, and enjoy the weather as well. Thank you very much.